And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. The Lakers in the lead.
Well, it's interesting. Once again, late last season for the Lakers, they slumped to close out the regular season, and it seems to be a pattern. You know, it's almost like they get bored before they actually get into the postseason.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Carlos Boozer and Joakim Noah, they're inside. Watson out there with Bogans, and it's Gibson in at the 3. Backing down is Bryant. And in he goes for the easy 2. Kobe's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers. And, you know, Steve, for the Lakers, Lamar Odom said himself their sluggish finishes in the second half were partly born of overconfidence, of ego. I don't know much credence you put in that, Clark. I mean, what do you think?
You know what? I think there is a tendency, a human tendency, to become complacent, to become full, and you can lose some of your edge. I don't think it's a lack of humility and respect. I think it's just the nature of being somewhat satisfied. And when you're in this league, because people are coming after you a lot harder when you've got what they want in terms of championships, and especially as you age, I think it gets harder sometimes to fight off that resistance and to flip the switch if you find yourself in a little bit of a rut.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Guys, a lot of the talk last year was about Coach Tom Thibodeau's defensive game plan, and rightly so. They were one of the most consistent defensive teams in the entire NBA. But an overlooked storyline for the Chicago Bulls was the motion offense Coach Thibodeau introduced as well. Derrick Rose said the offense is great. If I don't have the ball, I'm always moving. Everyone is moving, and that makes us hard to guard. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And with the players on that team, they could run the motion offense to perfection.
Well, and I think they have the talent, guys, especially with Derrick Rose running the show. Very tough to guard him and 4 other players who are cutting and moving at the same time.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Deng comes in for Taj Gibson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. Kobe with the steal.
Well, credit the defense, but...
And Kobe throws it down. Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Good job there. No hesitation taking the ball right to the rack.
You know what, guys? Always the best plan in that situation.
Now Kobe Bryant still chasing that 6th ring. If he ends up getting it, he would tie Michael Jordan. And, of course, Michael was always a tremendous inspiration for Kobe Bryant.
Here's Deng. And again, no good by Chicago.
Tough miss. I mean, not much defense. He had a really good look at the hoop.
On the wing, Kobe. He's covered by Deng. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Stevie mentioned Kobe is still working toward those 6 rings. He's got 5 right now. But Kobe said, Clark, that, you know, tying Jordan wasn't his motivation.
You believe that?
Well, I do think he wanted to help Phil Jackson go out on the right way. Yep. And that, of course, didn't work out.
No, it did not work out. But I think it was a combination of factors. One, he obviously wants to do it because he wants to do it. But I don't think the Jordan piece is out of the equation and being one of the inspiring factors for trying to grab that 6th one. And, I mean, quite honestly, he's shown that he wants to try to win it every year.
Well, he's always compared to Jordan. I mean, why wouldn't that just be a natural feeling anyway? You can't fault him for it.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Go to the block!
2 minutes. Odom against Boozer. Deng against Artest. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noah.
Boy, I tell you, Joakim Noah wasn't a sure thing coming out of Florida as far as GMs were concerned. I mean, they weren't sure about how his fiery style of play would translate to the NBA, but I think he's been outstanding.
Some changes for the Lakers. Gasol comes in for Andrew Bynum, and it's Brown in for Kobe. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Brewer comes in for Keith Bogans. The 3 kept alive, goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice time to use that foul to stop the layup.
You know, if you can save just 1 point, that foul was the right move.
Well, you're right on that, Clark, about Noah. He did win the 2 national championships down in Gainesville, but he almost appeared a little bit, you just didn't know what you were going to get.
Right.
But now the numbers last year, 12 points, 10 rebounds with good percentages.
That's strong.
And Steve, that's what you want from your center.
Yeah, Kevin, I don't think Noah's effectiveness always shows up in the stats because it's his energy and his aggression and his emotion that he brings that really makes a big impact for the Bulls. Boy, both clubs really battling under the boards.
Yeah, and, you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tit for tat, neck and neck.
Gibson the screen. Rose with another miss.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
From deep. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Artest. And it's an 8-point Laker lead. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Rose, that's good. Rose has got 8 points.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
And they call over the back here, too much contact.
Well, it's an over-the-back foul, but it's one that you can live with. He's trying to be aggressive, and I like that.
Yeah, you know, I used to do that as a player myself, Steve, but you've got to be smart about going over the top. I don't think he had a chance to get that rebound anyway.
So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws.
They're not going away, and they've been aggressive drawing contact.
Free throws are always a good way to get back into it, too. The clock isn't running. They can cut into that lead. They get their defense set up as well.
And it's Brown missing. And here comes Rose. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Rose has got 10 points in the game. They get a hand on it.
That's such a tough catch when the ball is coming from that far away.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He has 18 points and 2 steals.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt.
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Halftime at Staples Center. In a close one, I'm Damon Bruce. Welcome to the HP Halftime Show. The Lakers in a hard-fought game against the Chicago Bulls. They've been a terror in transition, dicing up the D on the open court. An unbelievable half from Kobe Bryant. He's already notched 18 points and a few steals too, staying active on the defensive end of the floor. The Bulls getting after it as well. The difference in free throw percentage completely in their favor, and that's been the key to their success. Derrick Rose is making his presence felt early. After 2, he's got 10 points and is also working on the other end of the floor. Nice defensive work. And here's tonight's scoring leaders, both hoping to keep it going in the second half. And that's it for now. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke are standing by, ready to call the second half.